Have no idea what we're going to find up in there. That's rusted up pretty bad. Looks bad down in there. And I'll show you something. There's a little spring down in there. See that little, it's a tapered spring. See that little spring right there? It's corroded up real bad. It's a good cover, good lamination. That'll be all right. And let's look at this. Oh yeah. Now this is the metal type. It's pretty clean right there. These must have been stored in the dry. Both front and the back, some metal on them. Not too bad. The coils don't. And now looks can be deceiving. You can have one that looks really, really good and it just be totally useless. This one, looking down in there, looks like it's got a square type condenser in yonder. But it's a little cleaner in there. It's got some magnetism. We got one more. Let's just open up this other one right here. It's kind of repetitive, but it's interesting to see what you find inside of them. Some of the repairs that the owners made in the past were quite interesting, to say the least. Now this one right here, it's got some damage to it. You see, it's been hit right there on the corner of them laminations and bent over. I'll have to set that right. That can be repaired. And right there's the remnants of a wire. That's the one that I assume someone put a ground wire from this cover to the engine, thinking it was not grounded. But it's usable. Clean that up. Now this is the inside. This the front cover. The front cover was missing off of this engine, and it sat in the weather apparently. But this part looks all good. The magnets are gone, and this one, this bridge strap right here, it's brass, and that's a no condenser hold down thing that somebody put in there probably to make contact with the front cover for some reason. Scrap metal. The coils, well, don't appear to have much magnetism at all, and it would not have, because they ain't got no magnets in it. They're gone, they're missing. They have been removed. The coils there looks pretty useless down in there the way they're dried, and yeah, they're useless. But anyway, that'll get us up to right here. I'm going to clear off the workbench, and we'll start on this one. We probably should talk about this one. See how rusted it is and deteriorated and everything. But it does. It's got a good everything on it. That one can be rebuilt. It'll be a challenge to get all of the bolts and screws out of it without breaking something, and usually this piece up here is the easiest to break. I'm gonna clean the workbench. One thing first. Before I clean the workbench, I kind of show and tell. This is that's original guide pin right there. That's just the original ones are cast in place. There'll be a little ring around that right there when you take them out, where that they were casted in there. As such, these are some that I removed in the past, just kind of saved them for show and tell. But you can see that indent. This is a factory original. You can see that what was made like that, and then when you drive it out of there, it drives that aluminum or pot metal, whatever it was made out of, it shears that off when it comes out. And these guide pins that are inside this part right here, the outside of that are two different sizes. It's the thread part down there, it's the difference. See, this one's the bigger one, this is the smaller one. There are only two of these. Two different ones. When you're ordering one from the dealer, you do need to specify which one you have. all of the pin sizes, these were the same. The inside was the same. It was the thread that was different on them. I'm going to clear the table and we'll be back. And short eye add-on. The original pin is cast in place. This is one that this was in a magneto that I disassembled some time ago, and someone has put a guide pin in there. And the way they did that is they turned a smaller shoulder on this pin, threaded it, and put it in there, and then put a nut on it to tighten it up. Pretty good deal. And this is one that I did. This is the way that's the original one there. I didn't do that. This is one that I did. Just pressed into place. It's a shade oversized. And if you remember, what I do is ream these out, whichever one it should be. Put an oversized guide pin in it, and then ream that to fit the guide pin. You can save them. It's not restoration, it's repair. Leave a comment.